not here to race here at Super Dirt Week, but here to have some fun. He's actually working with Andy's Speed Shop, I believe. AJ Miller is with us right now. We haven't seen AJ in quite some time. Last time we talked, he was moving from sportsman and modified into the late model world. Turns out he did pretty well in the late models this year, got over 50 starts, only 4 with the big block modified. How we been?
Yeah, not too bad. Can't complain. We're out here, hanging out with the Andy Speed crew and just having some fun at Super Dirt Week.
So check them out as you come in down in the pits. Like we're in the island where the music is. Actually, they're right across from us, right here.
Manufacturers Row, right next to the Bicknell tent. We actually work with Bicknell, so we're here, and anything the Bicknell customers need, anybody else needs, we're here for them.
Very nice. I want to thank Carl Electric for helping me get here, and of course our good friends at Garofalo's. Make sure to check them out for all your grilling stuff, or if you just don't want to make dinner, want some subs, they are the people to see. That's our DJ in the background. He won't be playing any music for us yet, but we'll see. AJ, you ever done anything like that?
What's that, DJing?
Yeah.
Nah. Some nights at the house it gets a little wild and we start DJing, get the microphones out,
gotcha.
A little drinking, a little bit of microphone, a little liquid.
So
courage.
amateur DJ.
Yeah,
Amateur DJ.
Yeah.
Alcohol fueled DJ, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, because that's the key.
Just a good time.
That's true. So what was it like racing primarily late models this year?
It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely been a learning curve.
I would imagine.
I did a lot of crate racing in the spring down in Florida. Didn't really have the best of luck in Florida. Popped the motor night 1 at East Bay. Ran Volusia the first week, got in a little bit of a jingle. Didn't know any better, so we had folded the plastic under, couldn't turn, and just would have been one of the things if you cut it off, I would have raced, but we didn't know any better.
Right.
So just learning the things like that, learning the ropes, learning what to do, when to do it,
right.
just kind of things like that.
How to get the car to get rid of a push, what to do when it's loose, qualifying setup, all that stuff.
Down there a while because you're like Volusia, you're kind of racing on a heavy hammer down, but it's still sandy, a little bit loose.
That's what they told me. It's sandy but heavy, but nothing like up here.
Not up here, no. And like East Bay is something I've never dealt with. And
what's that?
God forbid it's going away, but East Bay changes with the tide. That's something I've never experienced in my life. So
really?
That was something interesting.
Why? What does it do when the tide? Because that happens like around dusk usually, right?
So when the tide comes up, it kind of gets a little bit of moisture in it, almost like it's greasy, like they just went out with the water truck, and then you go around and you can't turn. So a lot of cuts in the right front tire make the car turn. Yeah, and things like that. That
makes sense. I never thought about that. But not too many cuts, you'll chunk it out, right?
Right, exactly. So you're playing that fine line of just learning and trying different things. And, so. And
what he's talking about, some of the guys actually call it siping. Yes. But what they will actually do, they have razor blades. You can set them to different depths, so they go so far down. And you want them usually in between, because you run the block tires on the late model, not like little S patterns on the ones right here. Are those easier to sipe and groove? I would think they would be.
Yeah, they actually are. So like with Rush, they're soft compound. We aren't allowed to sipe. We're only allowed to groove, and we can only groove. There's a cross in that block pattern. And we're only allowed to groove those
90-degree angles.
Yes.
No cross cuts. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Why?
Just keeps the cost of the tires down. We're not burning them up so fast. And
that's true, because you were cutting and siping tires. You cut their life in half, didn't you, basically?
Correct. And think about the lifespan of the tire. They just save so much money that way, but they also save a lot of my time. And
that's true.
Because I'm spending a lot of time cutting tires, grooving, siping, grinding, and you're always playing with tires on those cars. So it's
true.
Big on tires.
And for some of you guys who don't know, years ago you could not sipe, or you couldn't grind. And nowadays, a lot of teams will spend one shop day just grinding tires to get ready. So I wonder how many people, if they could go back in time and not do that, might say, that's okay,
You got one.
There's one right there. So we got one vote right here. And that all started, you want to hear a story about that, if you ever see Joe Plazik somewhere, ask him, he'll tell you how that story goes. So are we ready for next year? Or are we done for this year first?
Yeah, so we're going to be running Delaware International in about 2 weeks.
Okay, fun track.
Yeah, that's a cool track.
Yeah, it really is. Never been there, guys. Go.
Yeah, it's a good place. We're taking our super late down, and then we're going to run Georgetown the following weekend with our super again, and then that's going to be about it. I got to go there.
Okay.
So, but we're gearing up for Florida. We got a brand new car going together. My friend Ed Carley's putting it together, so kind of excited for the crate racing to start off in Florida again and just get back down there. We had a blast, a ton of fun down there. Blast, it was just a great time.
Are you done modified racing?
For the year, I am. Yeah, I'm not calling it quits on the career.
So you still got it, and you're not going to sell it off.
Yeah, we just put a big block in. We just got a.
And you don't have any laps. You got it, so you don't have to worry about that. Fog it and start it in the spring, and you're good, right?
That's it. We're just gonna play around with that when we can. Try to learn. The big blocks. I ran small block a little bit when Dale Plank was working with us.
Miss you, Dale.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
Yes, a lot, man.
And no, we've been running the big block, and that's a different animal, you know.
Yeah. Well, and it's a lot of guys tell me it's not so much that it's a different animal, because it is, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, look who you're racing against in the big block when you show the big block race versus the small block race. Not that it's, but you're racing Matt Shepard, you're racing Stuart Friesen.
And I tell people too, I think the biggest learning curve for me in the big block is just how heavy that motor is.
All that front weight?
Yeah, a lot of front weight. The car picks up. It's got so much power, it picks the nose up.
Yeah.
And then when you come to the corner, it slams it down. So for me, I just need to learn to be a lot easier. Come from the super late where you're just on the gas, off the gas.
And those
quick.
engines are light, right?
Yeah, they're all
compared
aluminum.
to big block.
Yeah.
Because I know some tracks, like Lebanon Valley, you actually run bigger brakes.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
you've got all
huge
that coming.
brakes.
Takes a lot more to slow that thing down.
Oh my God!
So,
Yeah, those cars, they just when you let off the gas, they continue right into the corner, and you need to figure out where to put the brake pedal to stop that thing. So
yeah.
It's a learning curve that way, but the competition-wise, to me, I think like the super late stuff, the crate late stuff, the late model world in general is stacked with Matt Shepard's and Stuart Friesens and Matt Williamson's.
Max McLaughlin said the same thing a little while ago. I saw that. Yeah.
It was actually cool because I've been telling people that for a while, and then they hear him say that. I said, well,
Well, now they believe it because he
right,
says it.
That hit home because I'm like, I've been saying that forever now. And,
Yeah, but you're AJ Miller, so he's Max McLaughlin.
Yeah,
so
that's
it. Good seeing you. Good catch. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. So again, thanks to everybody for doing this. I just wanted to make sure I got some stuff. I'm going to take a little trip around the track after this. When I'm doing these things, I always put them up in order, and it's actually stopped raining, so I'm going to go get the side by side and show you guys what things look like, and then maybe you'll understand a little bit more about why they had to cancel. Say hi to the missus for me, future missus, and I'll see you soon. Okay, man?
Not a problem. Anytime you need anything from Andy Speed, stop on over.
I will do that. Thank you very much.